I think what I've learned was, we have a great group of men, um, great pride, never give in. I mean, that's something, we've built in the culture here since I've been here. Never give up and never say never until the final buzzer is over. Um, but it was a great group of guys to be around.
How tough was it for you the last couple of games having to watch and not being out there?
Man, it sucked. I mean, I wanted to be out there with my teammates and I wanted to play. Sitting on the bench, game 3, suited up, knowing I can't play. Game 4, sitting there trying to help my team, no matter what it was, helping them see plays, coach. I mean, it sucks that I wasn't able to help my team, and that's the most disturbing thing with me right now is that I couldn't help my team when I wanted to.
Does it feel like unfinished business for you, or is it more like pushing the reset button in the season?
I don't know. I mean, it's always unfinished business when you don't have a championship ring. It's always unfinished business. For me, it's going to be unfinished business until I retire. I mean, to be honest, I love this game of basketball and I love to play it. And there's never going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm done. It's always something to be done.
You're going to be facing a rather interesting summer. What are your thoughts going into it, and what will your criteria be when it comes to making decisions about your future?
Honestly, I haven't thought about the criteria. I haven't thought about too far ahead of any of that. I will be opting out, and that's as far as I've gotten. That's honestly as far as I've gotten. We lost yesterday. I still have to get my ankle healthy, get treatment, and still get to that point. But right now, I haven't even gone to the part of what's.
Are you at all excited about the possibility of getting to that point and thinking about it?
It's stressful. Free agency is fun, but it's stressful at the same time. I mean, it's something that I've been through before. This will be my 3rd time. I've been through it, so it's fun. Everyone thinks it's a little bit stressful because you're making a decision on, your family, a franchise, a new franchise, an old franchise. It's always something that you're changing, and it's a stressful decision.
But is it different because of the moments that you've been involved in with this franchise over the last few years? I mean, many people can look at it as the greatest period of the franchise. You're routinely called the most important piece. Is it? I imagine, is that what adds to the stress?
No, what adds to the stress is that you're making a franchise-altering decision. Period. A new one, old one. You know what I mean? You make a decision with your family. You're altering your family. You have to do this or that. You have to make decisions on. This is a real life decision. For me, I've done it a few times, and even a college decision. Everything that's kind of life changing is a kind of a stressful decision because it's life changing.
And then, because you've been through it before, but watching DeMar, I mean, the economics are different now in the NBA. Watching DeMar make his decision and how you handled it, you can expect the same thing from him, that kind of support that you gave him.
I think we are beyond basketball. And as simple as that. I mean, we've created something that's bigger than basketball. It's bigger than a lot of stuff. We're friends, we're family. You know what I'm saying? So family matters more important than anything. If basketball comes between that, then we're not really truly friends. I know that's not going to happen because that's my family.
You talking of your actual family? How much will they be in the decision of what you do?
Oh, I mean, they'll be in a part of everything I do. My family, my wife, my kids don't really know, but they'll. I'll ask them. I'll ask. Well, Carter, because Cam ain't really. He don't count. He's too small.
Carter walked by me yesterday.
Did he?
Said, "See you next year." I said, "So."
I don't know.
I was going to run with the
Carter's unbelievable. I mean, I'll be here until June 14th. Until his last day of school, so we'll be here and enjoying this. Once it gets a little bit warmer, enjoying this great weather, and Carter, I'm just gonna be here enjoying the everyday living. So it's gonna be gonna be a fun summer for me. My kids will have a say. Well, Carter will have a say. My wife will have a say. My closest family and friends will, all be a part of that decision.
Kyle, DeMar has talked in the past, and granted you weren't drafted by the Raptors, but talked about coming up with an organization and the pride that he would feel seeing a guy like Kobe or a long time of Paul Pierce sticking with one team. Do you have any feeling of that in terms of putting roots with one team for an extended period?
I got traded twice already, so no, I get what you're saying. I mean, one thing about DeMar being drafted by here, it's been an unbelievable run for him. From him, he knows nothing else. He hasn't seen anything different, and he wants to be here, and that's what he's built for that. Me personally, of course you want to get roots and keep roots growing, spread them out more and more and more. So of course that's always something that you think about is, kind of, you already established yourself somewhere. So, how can you make yourself grow? How can you get bigger? How can you do this or that differently?
I just sat back and watched, not just these last two games, that month when you didn't play. What bits do you think this team needs to get to the next proverbial level?
That's not my decision to make. As a player, I mean, I think it's you can always add better things and grow. Rebounding, shooting, passing, everything can be, grown upon. I know I seen DeMar's quote. Shooting will want to be one thing. Some knockdown, dead eye shooters. That some things that you want to. But at the same time, Norman Powell can become a knockdown, dead-eye shooter, by the work of the summertime. DeLon Wright, all these guys can become knockdown, dead-eye shooters. So for me, it's just it's for the organization to make that decision. And for me, is to get better in the summer and get better as a basketball player and find a way to take my team to another level.
Are you not going to take a chance to get some time off for basketball this summer, given what you went through last summer and then right into this year?
No, I would. I'll take my time. I won't. Do too much basketball. I'll do some cardio, get my body right, get my mind right, and take my time on the basketball part. But if I say I'm gonna take a month off, I probably mean like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Because this is what we do. This is what I've loved to do. This is what I do. I continue to play basketball. I love the game. I love it in the gym. It's nothing like pushing yourself to the limits to see how much better you can get.
A lot has been made of your relationship with Coach Casey over the years, the good, the bad. How would you characterize that, where that relationship is today, and how has it changed over the years?
Me and Coach have had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our ups, we've had our downs, but it's been great. Coach Casey has allowed me to become a 3-time All-Star. He's helped me become that. He's allowed me to be the player I've become. He allowed me to have a voice. He's allowed me to grow. He's allowed me to a lot of things. So, in that sense, he's been great to me. Of course, we're going to butt heads. I think most point guards and coaches butt heads because they want to be better. They want to push each other to be better. But he's helped me tremendously. He's let me be me. He's let me grow to become a leader, a better man, a better basketball player. So, he's always been in my corner. He's always had my back. So, at the end of the day, I think me and his relationship it's grown from, here to here.
How else have you grown here? Because beyond Casey, because you came here and, as I said before, you became very much the face of this franchise. And, on our side, most of what you do on the court is examined constantly, fairly or unfairly. But how have you seen yourself continue to grow? Because you reshaped your body a few years ago to change the way you played. You became an all-star, as you said here. How have you felt you've grown in your time?
I've learned to deal with you guys a lot better. No, I think just growing up, man. I think just, pushing to be a better man, getting older, growing, seeing things differently, looking at the perspective of others, understanding that, like you said, all eyes are always going to be on me. Everything I do is, criticized, scrutinized, sometimes praised. Everything's always looked at and say, hey, this, that, what's next, or that. So it's something where it's made me get a much thicker skin. It's made me understand that every day that I have to be a leader on and off the court at all times. And that's one thing I feel like I've grown a lot here. And the city's been amazing to me. They supported everything I've done. They always had my back. Everything when I try to give back to the communities, I don't do it for anything but to give back to communities because they've supported me. So I want to support the community that communities that supported me, and this place has been nothing but supportive through these last 5 years to me.
Kyle, the third time through free agency, I mean, so you've been through it twice,
Mm-hmm.
you get your feet wet, you know what's going on, and you talk about it being stressful. Is it more stressful because of where you're at in your career now and how old your family is, or is it less stressful because you've already been?
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know, honestly. I think it's just going to be, when the time comes to me to really put my brain and my mind and write down the papers and look at everything, then I'll start to feel it. Right now, it's, I know what it's been like. So I know, I don't know if it's going to be different, less, more. I know it will be stressful. I know it will be that. But if it meant more or less, I don't know. I haven't even really just been kind of, yeah.
At this stage of your career, what do you want?
A ring. Nothing else. I just want a ring.
Do you think you can do it here?
I mean, I think I can do it anywhere I play. I mean, that's just how confident I am. I just got to be better. I put a lot of pride and joy into how hard I work, so I know I just got to work harder. I got to do something different. I got to get better. I want to beat the best, and whatever it takes to beat the best, that's what I have to do.
Kyle, does that mean that there are things that you're obviously putting ahead of financial, whatever financial opportunities are out there, the
I
opportunity
haven't, man, honestly, I haven't thought about any of that. Honestly, what I've thought about is, yes, I'll opt out, and how I need to get better as a basketball player. That's all I've thought about, and that I want a ring. That's all that drives me.
What do you need to do to get better, Kyle?
Shoot the ball better, be a better leader. I think I want to do things, I know I'm older and get it more explosive if I can. I might try to dunk next year. That's a big goal. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. Sounds good, though. It sounds good. But just become a better, more efficient basketball player, a more cerebral basketball player, watch more film, and get into knowing what I want to do before the game. More intel and detailed on my body, my mind, everything put together. I want to be more detailed on that.
Knowing, LeBron is LeBron, but he's 32 years old. And
Is he? Shh, man,
but
can't tell.
but that's what I mean. You want these things. It's like, do you look at the way he's playing at his age and say?
I don't think age matters right now. I think training is completely different. I think technology in general has changed the course of basketball players. Vince Carter's 40 years old, still going to a high level. I mean, people say, oh, you're over 30. I mean, look at this. The technology, dieting, training, everything has changed. I mean, that guy we just lost to, he's 32 years old and he's still playing at a 25-year-old pace. Vince Carter's 40 years old, still playing at a 32-year-old pace. So it's just different. I think you just continue to work hard and know your body, fuel your body the right way. You can be as good as you want.
To get a ring in this league, it's pretty clear that you need to have a superstar player. That's been the history over almost the entirety of the last 20, 30 years. You said the other day that you weren't, you're not a LeBron, DeMar's not a LeBron. Can you win a ring in Toronto with the core you have here, with LeBron in the league and with the Golden State Warriors staying who they are for the next?
I think that's a question for our GM and president and assistant GM. No, honestly, I feel like we can, as players, we can say yes. Of course, we believe we can. Of course, I believe I can get a ring wherever I am, wherever. I think that's just how I think.
But you said the other day, though.
Yeah, we don't have LeBron, and we have.
No one's close.
Yeah. So, but I also said you have to do whatever it takes to beat the best. So whatever that takes. For me, it takes getting better. It takes me getting some type of better, whatever I have to do to get better. To beat the best, you got to be the best. So I'm going to work harder to beat the best. That's what I want to do, is beat the best, whoever it is, the Warriors, the Cavs, the last couple of years. Whoever wins the championship this year, I want to do whatever it takes to beat them as a basketball player, as a man.
You expect that from your management as well?
I believe that's what they want. I believe that's what our management wants, is to win the ring. I think that's what the ultimate goal is in any franchise. I mean, that's what I would imagine and hope wholeheartedly. And I definitely believe it here is what they want to win the championship.
Last year, DeMar
Yeah, good job.
Well, but you know what
I know what you're saying, but like I said, like he asked, excuse me, he asked earlier, I haven't even thought about. I mean, I'm just being. Only thing I've thought about was, I'm going to opt out, and that's it. That's the only thing I've thought about.
I really wasn't trying to.
I mean, it's okay. We got a lot of cameras and people in here looking at me, so it's cool. Don't worry about it. No big deal. No big deal.
You've talked about your development under Coach Casey, and we've seen DeMar also develop and become an all-star under Casey. What is it that he does that helps players develop?
Well, I think he allows us to become. Well, he allows us to make mistakes. He allows us to have say in things we do, and he doesn't really, he doesn't hold us back. He wants us to go out and get better, and he just pushes us to come back next year better. And if you prove you can do something, he's not going to stop you doing. I remember the first year I was here, I used to shoot pull-up threes, and he used to be like, "What the hell are you doing?" But I proved that I can do it. So he's like, you shoot him every time. He's a guy that if you prove you can do it, he's going to allow you to do it. He wants you to do it. And he's never told DeMar, you got to shoot threes. He's never said that. He's always just let DeMar works on his game. He's just one of the best. He is the best mid-range player there is. Excuse me. So, he always pushes that. If DeMar, we're going to get him the ball in that two-point area and let him work.
Well, one of your best friends this year.
Younger players too?
What happened?
Does that follow with the younger guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think our player development staff has been good. I think our coaches have been good to get those guys to, push themselves to be better. I think they have always done that. They will continue to do that.
One of your best friends this year, you've become an all-star here. You're the kind of beating heart of the franchise here. Given all the money that's out there and all the situations that are out there, what in any situation could give you something better than what you have here?
You know what? It's a good question.
Thank you.
I haven't thought about it yet, though.
Haven't you?
I haven't. I've said that 3 times already, Bruce.
Philosophical.
I've said it it'd be my 4th time. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. Only thing I've thought about was opting out, which I will do, and getting better as a basketball player. Those 2 things. You want to try it again?
It's like when you say that you watch basketball games, though, and you don't analyze the play.
Hey, smart man over there. What you got for me? What you got for me, Doug?
I was trying to get you to tell me how much money you want to make.
Lucky, I think this live. Honestly, man, I want to just get better. I want to have fun. I want to win a ring. I want to make sure my family's happy, and that's all I've thought about right now. Honestly, I wouldn't BS you guys. I would, but I'm not. I'm not this time. I'm not this time.